Welcome to the countdown of the top 10 Oculus Quest 2 games of all time. If you're an avid virtual reality gamer, then you know that the Oculus Quest 2 is one of the most powerful standalone VR headsets on the market. With its high-resolution display, intuitive controls, and expansive library of games, it's no wonder that the Oculus Quest 2 has become a go-to choice for VR enthusiasts everywhere. But with so many amazing games to choose from, it can be tough to decide which ones are worth your time and money. That's why we've put together the list of the top 10 Oculus Quest 2 games of all time. These are the games that have consistently received praise from critics and players alike, and that we believe are must-plays for any Quest 2 owner. At number 10 on our list, we have Asgard's Wrath. This is a third-person action RPG that puts you in the role of a powerful Norse god. You'll explore a variety of stunning environments, battle fierce monsters, and use your godly powers to solve puzzles and defeat bosses. What makes Asgard's Wrath stand out is its epic scale and attention to detail. The game features over 30 hours of gameplay, and you'll encounter a wide variety of characters and creatures as you progress through the story. The combat is fast-paced and satisfying, and the puzzles are challenging but not frustrating. Overall, Asgard's Wrath is a good game for fans of any action RPGs and Norse mythology, with its beautiful graphics, compelling story, and tight gameplay. At number 9 on our list, we have The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. This is a classic Nintendo Switch game that can be played on the Oculus Quest 2 using a technique called screencasting. In Breath of the Wild, you'll explore a vast and beautiful open world as you search for the scattered pieces of the Master Sword. Along the way, you'll encounter a variety of enemies, solve puzzles, and use your stealth and combat skills to survive. What sets Breath of the Wild apart is its freedom of choice. You can choose how you want to tackle each situation, whether it's by sneaking past enemies or taking them head-on. And with a variety of weapons and abilities at your disposal, you'll never run out of options. The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild is a must-play for fans of the series, and for anyone looking for a great VR adventure game. While it was not originally designed to be played in VR, the Oculus Quest 2's screencasting feature allows you to experience the game in a whole new way. At number 8, we have Red Matter. In this first-person puzzle game, you'll play as an astronaut set to investigate strange occurrences on a mysterious alien planet. Using your wits and your tools, you'll need to solve puzzles and uncover the secrets of the planet. What sets Red Matter apart is its atmosphere. Set in a Cold War-era alternate universe, the game's graphics and sound design perfectly capture the mood of the time period. The puzzles are challenging, but not frustrating. The story keeps you guessing until the end. Red Matter is good for those that love puzzle games. At number 7, we have Echo VR. This is a multiplayer game that puts you in a futuristic sports arena where you'll need to use your agility and problem-solving skills to emerge victorious. In Echo VR, you'll play as an avatar in a zero-gravity arena. You'll need to use your jetpack to navigate the arena and your Tron-like disc to score goals, or defend your team's goal. The game supports both casual and competitive play, so you can choose the level of intensity that suits you. What sets Echo VR apart is its sense of movement and freedom. The zero-gravity setting allows you to move in any direction, and the smooth and responsive controls make it easy to pull off impressive feats of agility. The game also features a variety of arena designs, each with its own unique challenges and strategies. At number 6, we have No Man's Sky. This is a space exploration game that was originally released on PC back in 2016 and has since come a long way in terms of quality and content. When it first came out, it was criticized for not living up to its promises and was considered a disappointment by many players. However, the developers have worked hard to turn the game around, and it has now become a highly praised and successful title. In No Man's Sky, you'll play as an astronaut who has crash-landed on an alien planet. You'll need to gather resources and repair your spaceship and explore the planet in order to find a way off. As you progress, you'll encounter a variety of alien species, some of which are friendly and some of which are hostile. You'll also have the opportunity to build bases, mine for resources, and trade with other civilizations. What sets No Man's Sky apart is its sheer scale and variety. The game features procedurally generated planets, which means every planet you visit is unique and has its own flora, fauna, and geological features, so you'll never run out of new things to discover, and the VR support only enhances the sense of immersion and exploration. At number 5, we have The Climb. This rock climbing game transports you to some of the most beautiful and challenging climbing locations in the world. In The Climb, you'll use the Oculus Quest 2's motion controls to grip, reach, and pull yourself up each route. The game offers a variety of climbing styles, including bouldering, sport climbing, and free soloing. And you'll need to use different tactics and techniques depending on the type of climb you're attempting. It also features a variety of environments from sunny coastlines to snowy mountains, each with its own unique challenges. One of the standout features of The Climb is its sense of immersion and realism. The graphics are stunning and the motion controls are responsive, which makes it feel like you're really climbing up these towering cliffs. With leaderboards and challenges to compete in, you'll have plenty of incentive to keep climbing. If you're a fan of rock climbing, or just looking for a physically active and immersive VR experience, The Climb is definitely worth checking out. At number 4, we have Lone Echo. This first-person adventure game takes place in deep space and follows the story of an AI named Jack who was stationed on a space station. When a disaster strikes, you'll need to use your intelligence and problem-solving skills to help the station's human crew survive. What I love most about Lone Echo is its sense of atmosphere and immersion. The game is set in a stunningly realistic 3D space environment, and motion controls allow you to interact with the world in a natural and intuitive way. The story is also compelling, and you'll be drawn into the lives of the characters as you work together to survive. At number 3, we have Beat Saber. This rhythm action game puts you in the role of a lightsaber-wielding hero as you slash through blocks representing musical beats with your laser swords. With a variety of songs and difficulty levels to choose from, you can tailor the experience to your own skill level. As you progress, you'll unlock new songs and environments, and you'll even have the ability to create your own custom levels using the in-game level editor. But what really sets Beat Saber apart is the way it combines music and motion in a way that's both challenging and exhilarating. The gameplay is fast-paced and satisfying, and the music is catchy and energetic. The graphics are also stunning, and the neon-colored lightsabers and environments make the game feel like a futuristic rave. This is the kind of game that you'll find yourself coming back to time and time again. It's a true standout title for the Oculus Quest 2. At number 2, we have Half-Life: Alyx. The first-person shooter is set in the Half-Life universe and is widely considered to be one of the best VR games of all time. In Half-Life: Alyx, you'll play as Alex Vance, a resistance fighter fighting against the alien Combine. You'll need to use your wits and your arsenal of weapons to survive and defeat your enemies. The game features intense combat, challenging puzzles, and a compelling story that will keep you hooked from start to finish. But it's not just the gameplay that makes Half-Life: Alyx such a standout title. The graphics are really good, and the motion controls are smooth and intuitive, which makes the game feel incredibly immersive. With a variety of environments to explore, each with its own unique challenges and secrets to discover, you'll be kept on the edge of your seat from start to finish. If you're a fan of the Half-Life series or just looking for a deep and immersive VR experience, Half-Life: Alyx is a game you should consider. At number 1, we have Pistol Whip. This rhythm action game combines the gameplay of a first-person shooter with the musicality of a rhythm game, creating a one-of-a-kind VR experience. In Pistol Whip, you'll use your motion controls to shoot, dodge, and melee your way through a series of intense levels set to electronic music. The game features a variety of songs and environments, and you'll need to adjust your tactics and aim depending on the challenges you face. As you progress, you'll unlock new weapons and upgrades, and you'll also have the opportunity to compete on the global leaderboards. We love this game because of its unique blend of gameplay and music. The gameplay is fast-paced and satisfying, and the music is energetic and infectious. The graphics are also stunning, and the neon-colored environments and enemies make the game feel like a futuristic action movie. This is why it holds the number 1 spot. We also have some honorable mentions that didn't quite make the cut but are still worth checking out. The Walking Dead: Saints and Sinners is a thrilling VR game that puts you in the middle of a zombie apocalypse. You'll need to scavenge for resources, craft weapons, and fight off hordes of the undead in order to survive. But what really sets Saints and Sinners apart is its deep narrative and moral choices. As you progress through the game, you'll encounter a variety of characters who are struggling to survive in this brutal world. How you interact with them will have consequences on the story, and it's up to you to decide which path you want to take. Whether you're a fan of the Walking Dead franchise or just looking for a great VR survival game, Saints and Sinners is definitely worth checking out. Superhot VR is a unique first-person shooter that turns time itself into a gameplay mechanic. In Superhot, time only moves when you do, so you'll need to carefully plan your movements and strategize your attacks in order to take down your enemies. The game's stylized graphics, which are rendered in a minimalistic white and red color scheme, add to the immersive and dreamlike quality of the experience. Whether you're fighting off waves of enemies in the main campaign or trying to set new high scores in the endless mode, Superhot VR is a must-play for fans of action games. Thrill of the Fight is a boxing game that puts you in the ring with a variety of opponents. Using motion controls, you'll need to throw punches, dodge, and block in order to emerge victorious. What sets Thrill of the Fight apart from other VR boxing games is its realism. The game uses physics-based animation, so each punch feels weighty and impactful. And with various difficulty levels to choose from, you can tailor the experience on your own skill level. Whether you're looking to get a virtual workout or just plan to pretend you're a boxing champion, Thrill of the Fight is a great choice. What do you think about this list? Do you agree with our choices, or do you have your own favorite Oculus Quest 2 games? Let us know in the comments below. And be sure to subscribe and like the video, and check out some of our other VR content.